Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Mena Gaming Association Minecraft Week. This week we're going to be focusing on everyone's individual creativity in their houses. Going to go ahead and head past Tyr's Fortress here, the last place I was for the last video, and head over to Tyr's Guard House. It's a play on words for a gaming community we used to do. See? Tyr's Guard House. Anyway, go on inside here. This was built a long time ago, so it's completely unfurnished. I mean, yeah, we got a little fireplace, but this is before beds or anything. At least there's a bookshelf, yeah, and pictures. Got pictures. Go on upstairs here. Yeah, see, pretty empty, right? Not much to look at, but this was made a long time ago. Gives you a little view out over there. Got a tree, so it kind of blocks the rest of the view, but yeah. Go on back down here, close all my doors. Downstairs. Go in here. Go out into the backyard. Close that. Oops. There we go. Got a nice little view. There's Steven's glass maze. We'll look at that later on. And look around, you know. And here we are back at Tyr's station. See? Tyr Station. Alright, next place. Here we are at Rough Alex's house. He built this, didn't get much time. Wow, I'm lagging pretty bad. Okay, anyway, he built this. See Alex's house. He didn't really get to finish it because the server went down. There's not too much furnishing to it. There's a gigantic smiley face. It's actually kind of funny. Go ahead and head. Let's see. Let's go downstairs first. Into the water room. Wow, this is very blue. It reminds me of a room that I have on my house. I've never actually been down here before. Okay. Next place. Go upstairs. Not quite sure what this is. Got a nice little view of everything. Not sure what it was supposed to be. I probably should have read the sign, but oh well. Okay. Third floor, lookout. Makes sense. Alright. Can look out. It's got a little bit of a view. I think the bottom floor had a better view. This one has cobblestone. Kind of messes it up. Go on upstairs. And let's see. Feel free to look. What'd that say? Whoa, that's a drop. Let's not fall. Please don't chop any trees or take anything. Feel free to look. Welcome to my arrow farm. Alright. Go ahead and walk along here. Oops. Does that count as taking something if the wheat jumped in my inventory? You know what? I'm taking it. Here we are at Nick F62's house. And yeah, I really hate ladders, especially when they're this tall, because I try to fall off of them. I either go to one side or the other. Okay, anyway, here we are. And, whoa, that was close. And, let's see. This is pretty much it. It's got a cool view. That's about all it's got going for it. I'm not even sure what this is. Looks like it's just a hole. Alrighty then. Nothing to see here. Close, close. Okay. Nothing to see here. Here we are on our way to Amtgard 111's house, also known as Ardalan. Funny story about this big forest he has built here. You see, he has a wooden house that the door happens to be close to. Get out of the way, cow. And he thought it would be a great idea to put a fireplace in it. Oops. Anyway, and yeah, the entire forest just poof. So we had to replant it. Anyway, here we are down in his basement storage area. Here's all his little chests. Go ahead, see where this goes. Oh, okay. Ardalan, Wish King 88, and myself all have a tunnel, and Divine Wind also, all have a tunnel that leads from house to house to house. It's a quick escape kind of thing. It's kind of cool. Anyway, go ahead and head in here. This leads out to his dock. Got a nice low view. Go ahead back in. Close the door. Almost break the glass. Okay, nothing else that way. Let's go this way. Oops. Close. Close. Okay, there we go. Donkey Kong. Okay, anyway. 23rd January 2011, 12:37 a.m. Epic fire. There you go. There's a shrine to the fire that killed his house and forest. Anyway, let's go upstairs. Got his bedroom with a gigantic bed and a pumpkin and a pig in the window. I thought that was decoration or something. I wasn't sure what it was. I was scared for a second. Anyway, go ahead back down here. Close the door. And I'll go ahead and head over to the next house. Oh, he also has a doorbell that he made and created, and you can't hear it, unfortunately, but it actually makes noise, and it sounds cool. Here we are at Chad's house, also known as OMG a Sasquatch. And I'll go ahead and head up here now. I'm lagging a lot because I'm basically in the shadow of a really big castle, so please forgive me for the lag, and I hope this video comes out alright, but I can't help it too much because you wouldn't be able to see anything. Anyway, there's the spawn area. There's said big castle. There's Rough Alex's house. Nice little observation deck that Chad has. Go ahead and head out of here. And yeah, you can tell just how bad I'm lagging. I apologize. Anyway, big window over here. Nice low view. Go ahead and head upstairs if it'll let me. There we go. And open the door. This one over here. He's got a little observation deck out here overlooking his little waterfall that he made and everything, and a little bridge. And I'll go ahead and guess since that's it, hop off. Okay, I'm still going to be lagging because I didn't really move away from that giant castle. I'm actually right next to it. But here I am at my house. Go ahead and head inside. This back room is basically all of my chests, my storage, all that fun stuff. Go ahead and head out. Head upstairs. My bed, my cake. It's not a lie, by the way. And if I can ever get outside, here's my porch, or whatever you want to call it. Got a nice little view of everything. Kind of cool. I don't know. Go ahead and close that. Try not to break my glass that I almost did. Go ahead and head upstairs. Here's helicopter pad, or landing pad, just like with everyone else. I have one on my house since I'm up really high. Oops, close that. Alright, go ahead and head back downstairs. Alright, go down here. Now, I'm not sure who had this built first, Rough Alex or myself. I'll go ahead and close that before I show it. But this is my blue room, my water room, whatever you want to call it. And go ahead and head down here. Try not to drown. Let me out. Lagging. There we go. Nice little hidden deal. Head downstairs, head down a ladder, and here is that little tunnel that I had mentioned that leads to Amtgard 111's and Wish King 88's house. Here we are at Divine Wind 08's cave. It's apparently very dangerous. I actually had to walk through here about a dozen times to try to memorize where I'm going, and I still have a feeling I'm going to get lost, but I'll try my best. Anyway, go ahead and head over here for the hell of it, and there's a random... Okay, it caught on fire. I didn't do it. I'm going to leave that alone. And you didn't see that. Okay, and ow, that hurt. Yeah, I missed the step, apparently. Yeah, I was too far over, I guess. Go ahead and head down here, following the paths. More lava. More lava. I guess down here. Wait. Okay, just a random little hole. I was half expecting to see some lava, but it wasn't lit up enough. There's another random hole. Oh, there's the lava. Okay. Little lava bridge. And actually, really quick, like I said, we all have a tunnel that leads directly to our houses for a quick escape. That was BJ's. And go ahead and head this way. Cross this little rickety wooden bridge and ascend into the darkness. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then here's a random sign. Descend into the light. Alrighty then. Welcome, comrade, in case you couldn't read that. And look, more lava. And here we are at BJ's house, also known as Divine Wind. And guess I'll go ahead and put down my minecart I've been carrying, and more lava. I seriously think he has some sort of a fetish for lava. Alright, here we are at his house. Break my cart. Welcome to your doom. I mean, home. That was actually good. Alright. Go ahead and head inside here. Giant Donkey Kong picture, fireplace. Here's his bed, and I guess this is a... Let's see. Where to go first? Alright, let's go out here. This looks like it goes one direction. Alright, just a little lookout, I guess, so you can tell if somebody's coming or something. I don't know. Go ahead and head upstairs. And I'm on a roof in a cave. That makes little sense to me, but I won't question it too much. Go ahead and head in here. It's his crafting bench, I guess. And over here, it's a chest. Alrighty then. Close that. And a diamond bathtub. You know, your cave house isn't complete unless you have a diamond bathtub. Go ahead and head back out here. And close his door behind me. I'm pretty sure he'd appreciate it. Oops, there we go. And head on to the next place. Slowly. Here we are at Icy Soul Reaper's house, also known as Chaz. Now, Chaz actually owns 4 wolves, hence the 4 wolves that he has on here. He did that on purpose. And he's got a little farm here. And we'll go ahead and head inside. And close the door. Alright. I don't get why everyone seems to like fireplaces and setting their houses on fire. He hasn't done it yet. He did while building, but that doesn't really count. Anyway, here's the continuation of his fireplace. And not too much to see up here. Guess we'll go ahead back downstairs. And head out here. Close that. Stay closed. There we go. Alright. And over here, oops, wrong way, is his fishing dock. He actually used to have some boats out here, but long story short, I accidentally blew them up. So I probably should have replaced them, but oh well. Anyway, that's all there is here. Okay, you guys already saw the blue water room that Rough Alex has and that my house has. Well, this is the Blue Valley. As you can tell, I like blue. I made this when I was just bored one day and pretty much decided, hey, why not make a house completely out of blue? And I did. So yeah, not much to see there. Just figured I'd show it off, Hope you like it. Alright, close that and on to the next area. Here we are on our way to Cryptic Destiny's house, also known as Ronnie. And I kind of rushed him to build this. See, Ronnie's house. I kind of rushed him to build it because I really wanted to have something on the server that he'd contributed. And I think, seeing as how he was rushed, he got kind of creative with it, with doing the glass roof and the lava on the ends, just to kind of give it a natural lighting, besides the glowstone, of course. Alright, this is just a little joke I made. It says, warning, beware of trolls. And it's the troll house. And this was just an inside joke. Got a little hole over here for food, and a little hole over here for something else. And, let's hope no one ever gets too confused. This is the final thing I'm going to be showing today. And this is Beneris Manor. And I hope I'm pronouncing it right. This is out of the game Oblivion. And it was made by Neo. And he has a lot of numbers after his name. I'd rather not read them. I'd rather just call him Carl. I honestly don't remember this building in Oblivion. I had to look it up. It is a real building. I've actually been there in the game. And although I don't think I remember Cake being there, but, we won't judge. I think Carl's done a really good job of recreating it just from the pictures I've seen. And it's really cool. I was actually amazed when I first came in here. The bed's a little glitched up, of course, because I did import this. Go ahead and head in here. Got a little lookout overlooking the fireplace. Go ahead and head upstairs to the attic. And got a tiny little attic up here. Not really anything special. Just worth noting that there's an attic. And, oops. Close that. There we go. Alright. Go out here. Now this is kind of cool because it's starting to get dark out, so you got a really cool view of the sunset and everything. And the moon. Anyway, go ahead and head back inside. And let's see, close that behind me. And close that. If it'll close. Alright. Now then, let's go down here into the basement. And this is actually a quest mansion that you get after you basically rid it of the evil spirits. And it has a hidden door here. And it glitched up a little bit on that, so. Still. It's kind of cool. I really am a fan of the hidden wall. And come in here, and it's the Necromancer's hideout under the house, basically. And that's just, I really am a fan of the hidden door. I actually want to master how to do that. I haven't gotten too good at it yet. Okay, anyway, head back out. See if there's anything else to see down here. Guess not. Head up. Nothing. Nothing. That's where I came. Okay, here we go. Head upstairs. Close that. There's a cake. Close the door. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Episode 3 will be focusing on Steve-O's creations. I've mentioned Wish King 88 a lot, and that episode will be all about everything he's made, and it's a lot.